Luigi's Mansion is one of those rare Nintendo games that nobody seems to know about, and that's precisely why nobody has done what I'm about to do. I'm about to rank and review every single Luigi's Mansion ghost based on how good they would be as a roommate. Only catch is I'm not adding any ghosts from the sequels because they're worthless and I hate them. Zack Scott Games is dead and we killed him. Also no animal ghosts or booze. Anyways, imagine you're being haunted by these ghosts in your inexpensive house. Here's how it would go down. Gold Ghost. He only calls himself Gold Ghost because he's insecure and broke. He's the kind of person who leaves the house at 4 in the morning and just leaves his girlfriend in the living room for you to find when you wake up. What a dick. 3 out of 10. Purple Puncher. His name is definitely Kyle. His dealer gave him steroids and he's still unaware that they don't work, and now he's starting a career as an amateur boxer and you're too afraid to tell him for fear of him punching another hole into your wall. 4 out of 10. Blue Twirler. Seems like an overall chill dude with just a couple of anger issues. I mean, I'd love to watch all the MCU with this guy. I don't like Marvel, but I think he'd make it fun. 7 out of 10. Garbage Can Ghost. Type of guy to make fun of you for working in retail even though he's unemployed. He also probably marinates chicken in Mountain Dew. 2.5 out of 10. Speedy Spirit. This guy freaks out about everything. He never stands directly in front of the microwave because he's afraid of getting cancer, but still has to open it before the timer reaches 0. This has landed him in the ER twice. 4 out of 10. Red and purple grabbing ghosts. No. I don't want these guys to force me to smell their armpits first thing in the morning. No thanks. 1 out of 10. And just like that, we're onto the portrait ghost. This is where shit gets really spooky. Neville. He seems like the kind of guy who'd be cool most of the time, but every now and then he would make some vaguely racist comment about something, like, God damn it, Neville, I wanna like you! 4 out of 10. Lydia. She won't stop asking me to buy her jewelry. She also hasn't looked at me in 4 months. We aren't romantically involved, she just wants things. She cuffed at a homeless guy once, too. 3 out of 10. Chauncey. I don't want to take care of a ghost baby. This is a 90s sitcom just waiting to happen. I don't want him to vomit Nickelodeon green slime all over my face and have a laugh track play. 1.5 out of 10. The Floating Rolindas. They seem nice in small doses, but it gets annoying after a while hearing the same song playing over and over again in their room. I don't want to file a noise complaint, they're cool people. 6 out of 10. Shivers the Butler. Don't touch me. Mace out of 10. Melody Pianissima. Now fellas, let's think about this logically. She only lives with you because you have a cool Casio keyboard and she thinks it's awesome, but whenever she plays it, all of your cool little doodles of robots start flying everywhere and landing on the floor. Now it looks like you have a little chow or something in your apartment, and you don't have a little chow or something in your apartment. 4 out of 10. Mr. Lugs. I think the overeating part is obvious, but I think the bigger problem is that he would spend all of the money he's supposed to be spending on rent, on vintage tech, because of his crippling Y2K addiction. This may or may not be based on a real person, but still, I also like vintage tech. Just don't eat all my food. 4.5 out of 10. Bogmeyer. Just like Mr. Lugs, he doesn't spend his money on rent, only this time he spends it on hats with chains on them and specialty pocket knives. He also gets mad when you say bless you for some reason. 3.5 out of 10. Biff Atlas. He watches CinemaSins a lot and drinks milk out of the jug, but he also gives good fitness advice. Doesn't excuse the milk thing though. 6 out of 10. Miss Petunia. I mean, what do you want me to say? She spends 23 hours a day in the shower, and the only hour she's out of it is when I have to take a shower, and she spends the next hour crying in the bedroom. Weird. 3 out of 10. Nana. Grandma's laser eyes. Grandma has a ghost scarf that's hundreds of feet long. Perfect. Time to be had. 10 out of 10. Slim Bankshot. He only communicates through needle drop and uses soul music, and has somehow convinced himself that Elvis is still alive, and gets unreasonably angry when people impersonate him. And seeing how I'm Mark Paskin's biggest fan, I don't think this relationship is going to work. Well, a platonic one because we're roommates. 3.5 out of 10. Henry and Orville. Yeah, having children with bums in my apartment is a one-way ticket to getting my GameCube taken away, so I'd rather not. 1 out of 10. Madame Clairvoyant. I've seen the past people go down with psychics, but she doesn't seem like the kind of person who would tell me my husband is secretly gay. Trust me, I know my good psychics from my phony psychics. 8 out of 10. Uncle Grimly. I mean, he just seems like a bummer to be around, and he says by gum, so he's probably British. All around the ghost version of when you reach into the sink and feel something squishy. 4 out of 10. Clockwork Soldiers. Sorry, I don't have enough room for 3 soldiers. I mean, I know I signed up to donate to the troops, but this is ridiculous. Donate to the Wounded Warriors Project out of 10. Sue P. Once again, I would like to keep my GameCube. Take a seat out of 10. Jarvis. I don't know a lot for certain about myself, but one thing I do know for sure is that I don't want to wake up to this guy every morning trying to get me to freeze him with liquid nitrogen. I don't want an actively suicidal roommate. The jars help though, 4 out of 10. Sir Weston. Okay, this guy is a thinly veiled Nazi who constantly prefaces things with for the sake of the argument. He also owns several hunting knives and leaves the house for weeks at a time. God only knows what he's doing out there. Probably hunting, 1 out of 10. Vincent Van Gogh. I got this guy a drawing tablet for his birthday and he lifted me up by the collar and spat in both of my eyes. Overall, just an unpleasant dude. 1.5 out of 10. Bowser. 6. Luigi Ghost. He was a cool dude, but he got mixed up in this underground movement and I never saw him again. Hope he's okay. 7 out of 10. And with that, I've reviewed the quality of life living with these silly specters. If you have any video suggestions, please put them in the comments and I'll read them with my mouth. Thanks for coming out. I gotta go. Bye.